Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration. This is another 30-minute alone challenge, guys. This is going to be a little different than I normally do. I'm at a cemetery by myself. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's freezing out, but I wanted to shoot this video. I wanted to do some, kind of like a Q&A session while I'm doing the video, because you guys ask a lot of questions. And I'm going to answer those questions for you tonight while I'm doing this video. And this cemetery, guys, is extremely creepy. It's scary. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to do this tonight. You're going to come along with me. I swear to you, guys, as soon as I started setting up my camera, I heard what it sounded like, a woman screaming back there. So I'm nervous to do this right from the get-go. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to answer some questions as I walk around, see what we capture. Let's do it. Peace. I'm about to start this video. It is freezing cold. This place is scary as can be. But I wanted to get this place. I wanted to do some talking tonight, guys. You ask so many questions, and there's so many things that we really don't get the chance to answer. So I'm going to try to do two things at once. I'm going to do a 30-minute alone challenge at this creepy cemetery, see what we pick up, and then on top of it, try to talk as I go. And this is going to be some true talk, so let's do it. Peace. I'm about to enter this cemetery, and man, it is, for one, it's freezing, guys. Oh, I thought I heard something already. Now, this place is also surrounded by woods, and this is the place that has this abandoned house across the street. It's got electricity, it's all fenced off, but nobody's lived there for years, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. Alright, let's go in here. Lock myself in the cemetery. So here we are in the cemetery. I think this is mostly like a veterans cemetery, whereas you can see all the flags. I mean, it's probably for vets, I'm assuming, mostly. And it's creepy as hell. I mean, it's surrounded by woods. Anyway, guys, so a couple things I wanted to discuss in this video. And so a lot of people ask us, one of the most asked questions is, do we hear voices at home? And the answer to that question is yes, we do, actually. And a lot of people are saying, well, does this activity happen at your house too? And the answer to that is yes and no. And the reason why I say that is, I think when we come to places, abandoned places or cemeteries, wherever we go, we kind of allow it to happen. Like, it's a weird thing, I know it's hard to explain, but we kind of allow the fact that spirits may be there, and we kind of open ourselves up to it. At home, we can control it somewhat, in the sense of we can ignore it, and when ignored, it's less, if that makes sense. But when you come to a place like this, or a haunted place, a haunted house, an abandoned place that has maybe some residual haunting, when you open yourself up to it and allow it to happen, it happens. So, anyway, when I was a kid, I remember at my grandmother's house. She lived in the Bronx, and she had this big old farmhouse, and I don't even remember how old I was. I was probably maybe 8 or 9, and there was a woman that would talk to me, whisper in my ear at her house all the time, and I never told anybody about it because I was too scared to. So I never knew really what that was. You know, as a kid I would hear this stuff, and oh, this is freaky. So anyway, I'd hear this woman talk to me, and I would turn around and say, like, who's talking to me, you know? Well, I heard that. That woman's here. So, this woman that I hear now, I'd hear as a kid, and I remember my sister telling me the same thing, saying, hey, do you hear this voice? And I used to hear that all the time, especially at my grandmother's house. And my sister and I never really talked about it much. I was so little. If we did, I don't really recall what we talked about, but whatever it was the beginning of these voices in my life that have always been there. So when you guys watch these videos, what the frig was that? Scary. So when you guys watch these videos and you pick up voices, for me it's been something my whole life. And I don't really discuss that much. I always thought people would think I was crazy, especially as a kid, you know? And anyway, I did want to talk about that because we do get asked that question a lot. Todd from the Holy Walkers, he was telling me the same thing, you know? Like at home, he'll hear like whispers. And Rob tells me the same thing too. But Rob and I see sometimes, like, you'll catch something out of the corner of your eye, like a shadow. Oddly enough, true story, when I do these videos and I edit them on the computer, I'll put on my headset so I can hear everything and try to put it in the video for you guys so you know at least what I think I'm hearing. Well, lo and behold, almost every time I do these videos, and it's usually at night because I work all day, I'll stay up real late at night just making the video for the next day. And sometimes when I'm sitting in the chair, I'll actually feel the chair move, like somebody went by me. And Rob and I actually share a place. We share a condo. And I'm thinking, oh, Rob's walking behind me because the chair just moved. Well, half the time it's not him. So, answer some of your questions about what goes on at home. But this woman was talking to me at my grandmother's house when I was a kid, and she's still there. I don't know who she is. But that was one thing I wanted to touch base on. The other thing that I really wanted to talk about was, and I hear something talking, guys. Sorry. If I'm interrupting what I'm talking about, it's because I hear something. Wow, that was so weird. The frig. There's definitely talking in here. So, some of the stuff that another thing I wanted to talk about was, this here, guys, we're going to do a lot of traveling with these videos, and I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how much you guys helped us by just us doing these videos, how it actually changed our lives. And thank you for that. So when I shoot this video too, I also want to make you feel like you're here with me, you know? And this place is creepy as heck. Alright, who's here? What the heck? First of all, guys, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Kind of walking through this cemetery. I'm going to walk all over this place. But I swear to you, I don't think I'm alone. So weird. Alright, let's walk back this way. Now, one thing I always think of when I'm in a cemetery is the fact that someday we're all gonna die, you know? And I don't really care to shoot cemetery videos so much, but I like doing it because I get a lot of opportunity to talk and narrate this video. Whew, this place is so eerie. These trees are freaky. See, I don't like coming towards the woods, because freaking anything could be in these woods. But I'm still gonna do it. I heard my name. Okay. I heard something over there. And behind me. That's so freaky. So anyway, guys, wanted to also say that, you know, all of us who do these videos, you know, Todd from the Holy Walkers. What the frig is that? I heard a scream. Let's see what that is. That came from by my truck. Okay. See, I start narrating the video and stuff starts going on. What the hell was that? Let me get to my truck. That was a scream. Nobody's over here. Holy cow, that was crazy. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but there definitely was a scream. So I came back to my truck. There's nobody here, but I swear to you, I heard somebody screaming. So I'm trying to do something different in this video. I hope you guys like it. I'm trying to answer questions that are always posed. At the same time, shooting this video is scary as hell, so if I keep getting interrupted, I apologize. I'm going to focus now more on just exploring this place and seeing what we pick up. But I did want to share that with you guys about the voices. It's a hard thing to actually admit to, because most people think you're crazy when you tell them that stuff, you know? But anyway, alright, I'm kind of looking into the camera, kind of psyching myself up. Ah! This is scary stuff. Let's go. Back to the cemetery. Now, I heard a scream. See, this camera picks up everything, and a lot of people are always like, oh my gosh, Joe, you breathe so heavy. And I do. I have asthma. This camera accentuates that tenfold. Trust me when I tell you. Best camera I ever had. picks up everything. But the crazy thing about it was, I could hear a man's voice in here and a female's voice. That's cool. Alright, let's get back to business. And another thing I want to point out in these videos, and it's weird, but I do pick up shadow figures, and I don't know if it's just my light, but if you see anything in these videos, please point it out, because quite frankly, I really truly believe that you guys pick up like the things that I don't see. And yeah, okay. Now, something about this side of the cemetery is freaking me out. I don't know why. Not so much over here, but back here, freaky. What the hell? See, I definitely hear voices. And that shed is just so weird. Holy shit. That came from inside the shed. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Sorry guys for the cursing. Oh my god. If there's somebody on the other side of that shed, I will beat your ass, promise you that, if you're messing with me. See, this is where things get really, really screwy. Who's here? There's nobody here, guys. It's the cat and mouse game. Holy crap. If there's somebody here, I promise you right now, I will defend myself. If there's a spirit here, show yourself. You can make that knocking noise. Come on, let's do something. Wow, that's weird. There's nobody in here. I mean, this thing's tiny. Fuck you. I heard you. Sorry guys, the cursing, and it's not really, I don't believe in cursing in a video is a good thing, and I do apologize. But as I mentioned before, it's like stubbing your toe, and the first thing you do is curse. When you hear these voices, I just heard something by that door say, "Get out," in my ear. I apologize for cursing in the camera. I don't think it's right. It's like stubbing your toe. The first thing you think of is to curse, right? So when I hear a voice like that come right up to my ear like I just did, it's my first reaction. Forgive me for that. Try to cut that out. Okay. Alright. I just heard a woman scream. If there's anybody back there, I have a gun. And if you're hurting somebody, I will shoot you. Who's back there? Holy. Alright, here I go with the cursing again, guys. Forgive me. Oh, there's a path back there. Oh, God. That's freaky as hell. Oh my God. Alright. Here I am saying I'm sorry for cursing, and I cursed a lot, guys. Forgive me again. Alright, time to put the stick down. Because now I've got my gun ready if I need it. And there can't be anybody back here. My heart's going 1,000 miles an hour. Oh crap. I'm gonna go back by the shed, actually. Because it's close to heading that way. Towards my truck. Just heard something again. Oh man. See, I'm trying to get questions answered. And this is freaky as hell. This is really freaky. Alright, let me compose myself. Alright. My heart's racing. It may seem like I'm calm. Trust me, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not trigger happy. I know I threatened a gun just now, but you know what? If I hear a woman screaming in the woods and there's somebody back there hurting a woman, that's my first reaction. So it's the instinct in me to protect. Alright, I'm going to compose myself. I'm going to do this 30 minutes. I'm looking all around me. Just heard that. What the hell? Alright, get a grip on things. I'm going to continue talking. I have one more question that I want to get out there answered to for you guys. And this place is a freaking scary nightmare. Screw this place. Wow. Alright, so another question I wanted to answer for you guys, and I'm going to walk through this place again, is you guys always say, why don't we do the spirit box? Some people like it, some people don't. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't like doing the spirit box. So I'm not totally convinced that these voices that I hear, or the voices that come through the spirit box, are spirits. Or if they are spirits, I think there's also things that come through demonic. And what was that over here? Thought I saw a shadow. Okay, I'm going to walk back here now. So, we did the spirit box a couple of times and we listened back, and I cut stuff out of there because it was just too creepy. So, one of the things that was really creepy on the spirit box was my daughter's voice came through. Now, my daughter's alive and well. And it said, "Hey, Dad," just like she does, her voice. And all our kids' names came through there. All of them. And yeah. All our kids are alive and well. So I think it's that subliminal thing that tries to put that thought in your head, like something bad. Tries to trick you, you know, touch your emotions. And that's why I don't really do the spirit box anymore. Now, will we do the spirit box again? Probably. But probably not anytime soon. Now, a lot of people are saying, hey, are you guys possessed? Or I would say no. Do these things try to possess you? I don't know. But what I do know is they try to make you depressed. You know, it's that subliminal voice that tells you, you know, you're no good, or I don't want to walk through there. It looks like they're marking a grave. You know, that subliminal voice that says, you're no good, or tries to put thoughts in your head like negative stuff. And I think the trick with something evil is to make you believe, or really just forget about God. That's the trick. Like make you love money instead of God. Make you chase after things that can never make you happy. And I think that's the trick. And I think once you realize that that's the truth, they try harder to mess with you. Which is another reason why I think that, like, sometimes we get more activity than maybe shows you see on TV, because I just heard help me. I think the reason why that is because we all have faith in God. Now, some people, we're not holy rollers, and we're definitely not trying to push my beliefs on anybody. Something I don't do. But I do believe, if you're asking my opinion, that there is a God. And I believe in Christ as my Savior. I do. Now, some people may not believe that. And I don't pass judgment on people. But sometimes people pass judgment on us if we say that. But nevertheless, I think that's why, in my opinion, why things happen to us more so. I'm not saying that other people aren't of faith, but I think that because we try to take an approach that way towards this, I think it kind of upsets what's ever here. And I think a lot of times these demons follow us. So there's nothing creepier right now than having this conversation with myself, even though I'm having it with you. And the intention is to get that question answered. Walking through here is really, really scary now. Because it's like whatever it is hanging on every word I say and trying to talk to me. So, anyway, I always try to put out a good message in my video. Rob tries to put out a good message. Todd tries to put out a good message. Really, everybody you watch, I want to say this too, you know, Omar, Patty, Heather, James, they're all good people. Everybody tries to do the right thing, put out a good message, and is there a soda can here? Everybody tries to put out a good message, and Angie, Marie, you know. So when you watch these videos, guys, you know they come with heart and soul, because there's a lot of work that goes into these videos, believe it or not. Me, I've always been a creative person since I was a kid. I like to write. A lot of people say, what do you like to do? I love to write. I love music. I love the arts. But trust me when I tell you, when you are an artsy person, there's a real truth in the people that you see, like people that are celebrities, that are famous actors or famous musicians. They're all creative people. And creative people are depressed people a lot of times. Oh shit, I saw a shadow figure. Anyway, creative people are depressed in a lot of ways because they're in touch with things normally that most people don't think about, if that makes sense. And when you create something, it's like a muse comes to you and is helping you the whole time. It's almost spiritual. But is that spiritualness coming from a good place? I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that when you see these videos that all of us do and create and put our effort and blood, sweat, and tears in, it comes with a price tag. It's a heavy price tag sometimes. And the heavy price tag really is the fact that part of your heart and soul goes into this. And the things that, the creepiness that happens, the things that happen in these videos tries to attack that very heart and soul. And you can't let it win. Can't let it win. So anyway, guys, I think I'm pretty well done with my 30 minutes. It's freezing. Be anxious to see if that scream was picked up in this video. And I'll be anxious to see, in fact, what I have captured. Craziness. But I'm going to head out. I feel like I'm being followed this whole time. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. I don't run. It's not my nature. I just don't do it. I don't run. I don't hide. It's not me. I really feel that whatever's here is a negative thing sometimes. And there's talking. There's talking all over this place. I can hear it. Like I said, I can hear it since I was a little kid. True story. I remember sitting down with my sister. I'll leave you guys with this. And she said to me, she goes, "Hey Joe, you hear the voices too, right?" I heard that. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm really not a foul-mouthed person, but that's my release. So, I remember my sister as a kid, I'll leave you guys with this, saying, hey, she's a little older than me, she's 5 years older than me, so I was maybe 8 at the time. And I remember her knowing that I could hear the voices too. And I'll never forget that as long as I live. She's never really talked about it in our adult life. But I don't know if that makes me a sensitive person. I don't know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope I was able to answer some of the questions you guys have. And at the same time put out a really, really scary video. I hope you enjoyed this video tonight. It was a scary video. I'm glad I got to talk about some things, try to answer some questions for you guys. I could hear all kinds of things tonight. I can't wait to put up this video just to hear what's in here. Please check out our merchandise. Who's there? Alright, there's probably somebody back there. Who's back there? you serious? Somebody went out this gate, I bet. I don't think this was open. Or maybe it was open, I don't know. It's so freaky. That was so weird. If anybody's here, I'm warning you right now. I will protect myself. Alright. That was so weird. That sounded like there's probably, it could possibly be that there's like, I don't know, like a person living in here. But where are they? See, I don't want to venture too far into here. Not after hearing that. I mean, I'm brave, but shit, that sounded evil. Alright, let me wrap this up one last time. Alright guys, before I was so rudely interrupted by whatever that was an evil scream, and it came from behind me, I'm ready to get the hell out of here, guys. I just want to say, love each and every one of you. I can't wait to go home. Please check out our merchandise below at www.uguebrothers.com. Till next time, peace.